this is money. And we use it for many things in the world. Like buying groceries, buying video games, paying college stuff for some reason. You know, there's many things we could use it. But more importantly, we buy plushies with it. Or at least that's what I do. I don't care how old I get. No matter what, I'm always gonna buy more plushies. I love plushies. And what's not to love about them? You can literally have your favorite character from your favorite piece of fiction in the real world. So you might have guessed, yep, this is a plush collection video. An update to my previous one, which you can check out if you want. It's been a while since I've done that, so here's an update on the collection. And, well, you can already see, we're starting with it now. And starting out the collection is with the glam rocks. I know their plushies are a bit, a mixed bag on the community. I think I was mixed on them at first, but to be honest, I think they turned out pretty well, especially Freddy here. But anyways, let's get the other guy. Next up is Monty here. I think out of the 4 glam rocks we got, I think he's my favorite out of the group. Really like how they did the plush. Then we got Chica, who, yeah, also is a pretty good plush too. Okay, I know I said I do like the glam rock plushies, but unfortunately Roxanne's might be the weakest, especially compared to her game design. But oh well. Also, this has a different like fabric material compared to the other ones, as I got this one before they changed the material, so yeah. Anyways, move on to like glam rocks. Up next we have the AR animatronics. Start off with my favorite toxic or radioactive Foxy, I should say. I really like this one. To be honest, I think this is what the Phantom Foxy plush should have looked like, which I don't have. Then moving on, we have System Error Toy Bonnie. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm not sure how to feel about these finds, but yeah. And then VR Toy Freddy, who I think he'll be my second favorite. Do like the VR. The hat, and it could have seen better days, but other than that, yeah. I almost forgot, from Security Breach, we have Eclipse. Yeah, I was surprised when I found them at, I believe it was GameStop. But yeah, I actually really like this guy. Especially the face. Next up, we have the Fanverse character, starting with Candy the Cat. I really like all the Fanverse plushies I got. And then we have Pop Ghost. Once again, I just like how they translated them into a plush form. They did really well. And of course, Blake the Badger. Probably my least favorite, but I still think he's a good plush. Oh yeah, for Christmas last year, I got these 2 guys. My cousin got me like those like mystery box, and they did not intend for me to have the same ones. That was on accident, but no, these guys exist now. Believe it or not, that's it for FNAF. So just gonna move on. All right, moving from FNAF, we're going to Nintendo with Mario. Who doesn't love Mario? And first off, oh, there we go. We got his brother Luigi, who I got at Universal Studios. I couldn't make it to Nintendo World, unfortunately. It was booked. Sad. But I absolutely like this Luigi plush. An upgrade from the previous one, if you guys remember how it looked. But yeah. Luigi. Also from Universal, Toad. I keep not, they're not in the center of the camera. But anyways, yep. Here's Toad. Alright, this was one of my favorites. I found that Target, surprisingly. Donkey Kong. Definitely an upgrade from my old Donkey Kong plush, if you guys remember how it looked. Yes. I absolutely love this plush. I mean, it's Donkey Kong. Now, of course, can't be here without his buddy Diddy Kong. Right here. There we go. Yep. Here he is. Found him at the swap meet, surprisingly. But yeah, the best part, right on top of Donkey Kong. There we go. Oh, what? Well, he can. Trust me. Alright, just gonna have this camera here while Dr. Clark stares at it. Here's Kamek. Yep. Can't wait to see what his role in the new movie is gonna be about. Here's a Koopa. Yep. I actually like this plushie. Yep, a Koopa. Next up, we got a Shy Guy. And finally for Mario, we have a not actually finally for Mario. There's still 3 more I gotta show, but here's Lakitu. I also really like this plushie too. Found one that'll swap me too. Yeah. That was going to be it for Mario, but I almost forgot the 3 girls. Here's Princess Peach. I think you guys should tell. Yes, this is indeed a bootleg. Oh, it's still a pretty good one in my opinion. But yeah, compared to the other 2 that I also got from Universal, she's clear outstage. Here's Daisy. And the only thing I don't really like is the hair, but oh well. But yeah, this is a good plus. But yeah, Rosalina is the superior plushie out of the 3. I really like this plush. And I can't wait to see her in the movie too. Alright, that's it for Mario. But that's not it for Nintendo, because I got a few Pokemon too. Okay, moving on. Here's Squirtle. Got him at Dave & Buster's. I can't remember if he was in the last collection. I can't remember, but here's Charmander. Also from Dave & Buster's. Yes, I know. And here's Vaporeon. I really like this plush. A family member gave it to me when they went on a trip to New York as a present, so yep. Cool plush. Next up is Riolu. Here's Trico. You might notice some plushies I say where I got them from, some don't, because there's some that I can't remember where I got them from, but yeah. Here's a Pancham. I'm pretty sure I got it for my birthday. Like this little leaf he has. And to end Nintendo and the Pokemon section, Emolga. I think I got him for Christmas. There we go. Alright, that's it. I gotta clean this bed. Now we move on to just a bunch of random series. Starting with the Owl House with Luz and Amity. Oh boy, the camera. As I was saying, Luz and Amity. Yeah, these 2 are adorable. I remember after watching the Owl House for the first time, I really wanted plushies of these characters. And luckily, I found the Mystery Shack website, which is where you could buy these 2 plushies, as well as the next 3. And yeah, absolutely love it. Sure, Luz's hair color might be wrong, but still pretty good and adorable. Of course, if we're talking about the Owl House, we gotta talk about Amphibia with the Calamity Trio. So here, sorry guys, here's Anne. Oh, there we go. Really like the hair they did. And the details adding the leaves and the twig too. Here's Best Girl Marcy. I absolutely love this plush. I take her with me everywhere, pretty much. I took her on a Vegas trip. I took her to school with me. I even bring her to parties whenever I feel like I need company or emotional support. Even while my teachers call her my good luck totem. So, yeah, it's Marcy Wu. Best girl in Amphibia. Come fight me. Don't forget their girlfriend, Sasa. I do like the cape. Yeah. Like I said, you can get them at the Mystery Shack website. Now, let's move on to Glitch Productions, everyone's favorite indie animation studio. With Mel from the Gaslight District. found her on Hot Topic. And yeah, I really like the button eyes. It reminds me of... She looked like she could come from Caroline. With the whole button eye thing, but yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty good plush. Hopefully... Actually, I'm pretty sure the show did get greenlit. Now we got another Glitch production show with murder drones. Here's Jay. I still need to get N and Uzi, by the way. I'll try to get my best to find them. But yeah, I actually love this plush, especially the ponytail hair. I know Jay is a mixed character amongst the community, but I like her. Probably because of the design. And she's not alone, as I also got V. Even though they're not really on the best terms at the moment. But yeah. Also found her a Hot Topic. Same with Jay. Not sure if I mentioned that, but yeah. V, do you like the wings? Hey. Also, from Hot Topic, I know. To be honest, I think Hot Topic might be my favorite store. But anyways, here's Frankie from Knights of Guinevere. Yeah, I should mention these plushies are huge, by the way. Like, hang on. Like, compare Frankie to Luz. If I get... There we go. Yeah. They're huge. But yeah, pretty good plush. Oh, this was going to be the moment where I say, I hope the show does get greenlit, but seems like it might be. So, yeah. Now, one more Glitch character. You know him. You adore him. You cry when he sacrificed himself. It's Mr. Puzzles. Yeah, there we go. Yep. The one and only Mr. Puzzles. The only problem is that, yeah, his screen's not completely. Yeah, that problem. But anyway, besides that, yes, I absolutely love this plush. And I know Puzzles is a mixed bag character in the SMG4 community, but I love him. Unfortunately, he took Tari's place as being my favorite character. I just love this character. But yeah. Now from Glitch, we're going to YouTube with two plushies from the Hellverse. Starting with Charlie Morningstar. This is an adorable plush, especially the face. But yeah, I absolutely like this plush. I know Charlie also became a mixed bag character, especially with the events of Season 2, but I still like her. And this plushie too. Of course, you can get them at the YouTube website. Or of course, Hot Topic, especially with this plush. Luna. Yeah, this plushie she's huge. I'm gonna move my camera, but yeah, she's a big plush. Like, here's my hand. Yeah, she's absolutely a huge plush. Like, yeah, of course she tower over the Mystery Shack plushies. I want to see, how tall is she compared to FNAF characters? Bonbon. I feel short. Same. Yeah, she absolutely towers a bunch of these plushies, but yeah, it's Luna. Alright, one more plushie from YouTube's. It's Jenny. This is the old Jenny before they re-released, so she does have the puffed up cheeks on her head, but other than that, yep, I really like this plush. Like Jenny as a character, I love my life as a teenage robot. Not sure why I got removed from Paramount, so I can't watch one of my favorite shows. So yeah. Also, she is also tall too, especially if you stand her up. You can't even see her on the camera. Anyways, back to random series. Got a plushie of a character from a movie you might have heard. It came out in 2025. Not sure if you heard of it. It's called K-Pop Demon Hunters. I'm not sure if you heard of it. It's pretty an obscure movie, but I really like the characters and music from there. And especially Zoe. Yes, this is indeed a bootleg that I just found at a random store in town, but I still like it. It's Zoe. She's one of my favorite characters. And it's an adorable plush. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a keychain, but yeah. I mean, yep, it's Zoe, made in China, as it says on the tag. Yeah. Alright, next, another movie character, and that's Shrek, who I surprisingly found at Hot Topic. I remember just, walking around Hot Topic, finding this guy, and yeah, I bought him, of course, because, come on, it's Shrek. It's also a pretty big plush. I'm going to compare him to Luna. Guys, Luna is taller than Shrek, surprisingly. I think she's the biggest plushie here. Alright, moving on. Here's Rick. So I got a Dave & Buster's. Yep, another Dave & Buster plush. Alright, you guys might remember this. I made a video last year. Excuse my poor English, but yeah, I made a video last year. Not sure you've seen it, but it's about how I became a fan of a certain franchise. Of course, becoming a fan of that franchise, I have to get more plushies. So here's Tails. Really like this. I found him at Party City, surprisingly. Yeah, really like the Tails too. Yep. Okay, this plushie right here might be one of my favorites in the collection. This plushie is so good. It's literally just Knuckles. It's straight up Knuckles. So I found a Hot Topic when we were watching the Minecraft movie. Yep, we went to our mall to see the Minecraft movie, but since there was no time, we looked around the store, went to Hot Topic and found this masterpiece of a plush. My hands are... There we go. Yeah. Yep, and took him into the theater with me so we could watch a chicken jockey. Yep. But here comes the best character in all of... Well, actually, you already know who my favorite character is in fiction, but... It's Shadow the Hedgehog. I absolutely... Yeah, I like Shadow a lot. I think you guys... If you remember from the old plush video, I have a bootleg of him. Or used to, before. I've got this guy from Dave & Buster's, of course. And yep. Yep, my favorite Sonic character right here, everybody. Next up is Silver. Well, it's a keychain, like backpack. I don't know what you call these, but still a plushie. Well, I found it in a candy store at our mall before it closed down, but yep. I mean, yeah, it's Silver. What else to say? Sorry, Silver. And then on Walmart, I found Super Sonic, surprisingly. Well, you already know, it's not like a high quality Super Sonic. Especially since how he's missing like stuffing in his arm. But yeah, I really like this Super Sonic plush. Still like flat head, but anyways. Of course, we can't have these Sonic characters without their villains. So here's Dr. Eggman. So I found out a swap meet along with the next plush. The only thing I don't like is the mouth, but nope, still a good plush. Oh geez, glasses might be falling off soon. Gotta fix that, but anyways. Yep, it's Eggman. And he's got the master plan. And finally for the Sonic characters, Metal Sonic. The only thing I don't like is his fingers are not in the best shape. Same with this part of his head, but still a good plush, and I can't wait to see his role in the fourth movie. Seriously, Sega and Paramount, please don't mess up the fourth movie. You have a good track record. Just don't mess it up, please. I gotta find Amy plush. Sadly, we're coming to an end to this plush collection. So here's Deadpool, my favorite Marvel superhero, who I found in a store called Box Lunch. Surprisingly, it has a bunch of cool stuff. But yeah, it's Deadpool. I do like his character in Rivals. I haven't really got much time playing it because I've been busy with online classes and stuff. And yeah, and also these videos too. Seriously, hope you guys aren't just here for just the Hunger Games stuff. Anyways, jokes aside, here's Finn from Adventure Time. As you guys know, it's my second favorite show. If you've seen my favorite show list video. Yep, I actually like this plushie. Especially his big head. And of course, we can't have Finn without his brother, Jake. Who I got... Oh yeah, Finn I got at Hot Topic. And Jake also boxed one. However, I'm not sure if he really counts a plushie because he got this thing on his back. Like a pocket of sorts. But yeah. Jake the dog. I'm gonna try my best to find a way to get Marceline and Princess Bubblegum. They're my favorites too. Excuse me guys, because this next plush, our last plush of the video, I know I said Luna's tall, but this guy. We got Stitch. Once again, I'm gonna have to move the camera for this, but yep. Stitch is really big. Mathematical. You're wondering where I got this Stitch. Some of you may know. But this guy comes from Disneyland because we were able to get the money to go to Disneyland one time. And yep, I got my hands on Stitch. Now, is he taller than Luna? Okay, in comparison, if we're not counting the ears, Luna's a little taller because of this hair. But even then, like, from here, they're like a match, so it's pretty even between these two on who's the tallest. But yeah, this guy's absolutely huge and very fluffy too. Seriously, like, if you guys can feel this plush, he is very fluffy. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of this plush collection, and this is a very long video, probably longer than my Hunger Games videos too. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. This video is immediately, it's going to get outdated pretty quick because I already got another plushie on the way, which is Garnet from YouTube's. Because of course I have to get Garnet. And we're also visiting a store, the mall again, so I'm probably gonna get my hands on another plushie. So yeah, this video's outdated. Woo. But oh well. That's it for this video. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the random stuff I put out. You know, it's not an obligation, but yeah, it's nice. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so thank you guys. And yeah, that's it. Bye.